Welcome back to the Gridiron Report with David Wright. So, after that debacle on that last live, I had to do a bunch of stuff because I'm learning my way as we go. And we should be joined by small talk here in a few minutes. Yes, I'm just waiting for small talk to join me. So, as we were seeing with our Laramie Tunisl update, so the problem we're having is now he's going to be tested. Now, I think everything will be okay. At least we're praying. Um, we don't really have a real backup to Laramie Tunzel. Not one that we would want to go into the year with. So we would have to bring back across Brandon Coleman, I would believe. I don't know how much of how much you would want to see that. Like, yes, he did good for a year, but we are going through a much harder schedule, and we are going to have to. We're going to have all our big boys up front. This is a running scheme. We will be operating through the run on everything. Our pass, I don't care if you have Stephon Diggs and Terry McLaurin or not. The way this offense is set up, you're going to need to run through the run game. And if you're not on point immediately, yes, I sent link. It should be in your email. So if you don't have Laramie Tunzel, your left side is going to become much weaker, and which is a problem because you're going to have the tendency of wanting to run away with that, and you're giving. I still don't have it. He still don't have it. Let me see. I don't understand what that's about. I guess copy email. Come on. Sorry guys. I'm trying to having problems with the stream. Mm, that's why. No. I sent it again. I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully it'll pop up real soon. So how alarming is the Laramie Tunsil news to y'all? Um, and if this ended up a longer problem, how confident would you be at Brandon Coleman going back to left tackle for a while? Um, I know it's definitely not the. Oh, here we go. Did that help? I know it's definitely not optimal that we would be putting Brandon Coleman out of. We weren't even playing him in at guard. He got beat out last year. Um, Throwing him back at left tackle. I like Brandon Coleman. I think he's a really good piece, but I also believe that there are limits to what he's able to do as far as I don't think he's ready for the load of what we're coming with. Um, I'm hoping that he can handle it, but we really need him back on the field. I did copy it and put it to the room. I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, what is that? Come on. Yeah, I see that. I copied the link. I don't know why it's doing this. Give me just a second. Is that it? There it is. It should be coming up now. How are you doing today? Welcome to the show, Small Talk.
Doing well, doing well, doing well.
So, how alarming is this Laramie Tunsil news to you?
So Laramie Tunsil, we need to have depth behind him.
Hmm.
Although yes, we have better depth than we did last year. I still feel we do need a lot more depth behind what we have now.
I would agree because you know who they're going to put in his. If we start this year and Laramie Tunsil's on the injured, you know
It's
who.
gonna be Julian Good Jones, and I don't want that.
I don't think it'll be good. I think it'll be Brandon Coleman. Last,
And we don't
uh,
want Coleman at left tackle. He's more of a guard.
I don't, but that's the last
Right.
place we really had him playing.
Exactly.
So, it like you, it just worries me. Like, who do we have that you would trust in that position? I don't see
I
him on
can't name
this
one guy.
roster.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, it's not a good situation. But the guy that's in charge of our health, he's known for slow rolling. Um, our biggest prayer is it was a stinger, and they're just going to be extra cautious. So
They're probably he should be back next week. So I know they're gonna do Trey Amos next week. So
we weren't going to see Laramie Tunzel in this the any of the preseasons much anyway.
like I said, starters might play one or two drives in the second game, and that's it.
Yeah. I did want to see what we had. This is going to leave a hole at our scrimmages, though, if
Yeah,
he isn't back by the time but it is Miami. As long as he's back on the field by the Ravens, we'll get an idea more of what we have.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And with the whole Diggs is looking good. Terry's looking good. Jaden's looking sharp as always.
That guy, man. I hear all this noise that they put out there about
Ooh,
our quarterback being injury prone. Okay,
yeah,
number one, I don't think they quite get what injury prone is. We're talking about three separate injuries
exactly.
that
And
are not reoccurring injuries. These are not things that are going to come back on him.
exactly.
And they really forget how elite he is.
And I say this: if we just have to be healthy, we I say if we would have been healthy 2024, I think we at least make the playoffs.
2024,
Or
um,
yeah, or yeah,
2024, if we were completely healthy and we were just a tiny bit older,
hmm
we're in the Super Bowl. The reason why we got spanked down in that NFC championship was the inexperience and all of a sudden the fact that Jaden and Terry had been carrying this whole team that whole way, it just
exactly.
came out. That's not a thing that we have now. Like, look, I'm 53, so I've watched all three of our Super Bowls.
Yeah, I'm 27, so I've only had that 2024. So
Yeah, and I feel bad for y'all. I so want y'all to get a Lombardi because,
mm,
dude, it's so different. But my point to this is, and I'm not comparing them. I would never
yeah,
do that
yeah,
until
yeah,
they earn it. But that '93 team, that's where you got to go back to see this kind of talent on paper. Now, we haven't put it together like they did, but even
hmm
when we came into that year, we were not considered like we were kind of looked at as we are now.
yeah. We're being underdogs, man.
And just the other day, we were put as the best team ever presented on a field. And I have this same feeling with this roster.
Dude,
Uh,
man,
yeah,
me too, dude. And I'm like, so on Sundays, you have to deal with Terry. You have to deal with Stephon Diggs. You don't know about the rookie Antonio Williams, and then you have Rashad White out the backfield, Bill out the backfield, and and on top of that, you're giving Jaden a legitimate defense. And if we start getting turnovers on defense, teams are not going to be able to catch up because we're literally going to score 40 if this defense can do what it can do.
I don't know what you do for a living, but keep on preaching because let them know because they're underestimate. Okay, let me put on my Homer badge. All right. So I am a huge Luke McCaffrey fan.
Hey,
I am a
dude,
huge Bill fan.
hey, Luke McCaffrey, hey, bro,
By next
they,
year,
they're
he's our
about to they're
third.
about to find out about Luke McCaffrey this year.
They absolutely are. And more importantly, by next year, he's our cheap third and
Exactly.
reliable as hell. And people are underestimating what his specialty is. Luke hits 40 and 50-yard bombs. He gets open. He doesn't drop the ball.
hmm
And like now he's adding more route running. Now he's
Yeah,
got 4 years under his belt in the position. So, and then
exactly.
Bill, man,
And bro, he had 805 yards in limited snaps.
and you're
And
and you didn't
like,
even tell him the most important part.
bro,
He scores eight
exactly,
touchdowns.
exactly. He can, and
Yes,
then and now you can take pressure off of him because now you have Rashad White, you got Katron Allen. So in short yardage situations, hey Katron Allen, let's go get this first down. We need a
absolutely.
receiving threat. You can use Rashad White. If you need a long touchdown, let's go get Bill in there.
Absolutely. And
I was watching Louis T the other day. He said we can we can put you out your misery, we can put you out your misery, or you want to die a slow death. So you're picking your poison.
yes, you absolutely are. And the thing is, they gave Bill two things to work on in the off season. That was need you to put on 8 to 10 pounds. He's done
Exactly.
that in pure muscle, and you see it big time.
Mm-hmm.
And they said we need you to work on your passing game, and
Yep.
that we all know what that meant
Yeah.
because he doesn't drop the ball.
Mm.
What the problem was is he didn't get the route running
Mm-hmm.
for his game or in the blocking game.
Exactly. And
He's got it now.
yeah, yeah, I've heard he's actually improved on his pass blocking.
I was watching a clip with him and Leo Chenal, and now okay, Leo was throwing him around,
Yeah,
but Bill didn't step back one step. He kept in the block.
held his
He
own.
was not going to get to our quarterback, even though Chenal put him back into the touchdown. Like he stayed in front of him. He stayed engaged. He's gotten what they wanted him to get. He's going to be extremely dangerous. I predict 11 to 1300 yards for Bill for sure.
Yep. Yep.
And what he can do when he has that kind of yardage after he put up 8 touchdowns with only 800 yards is exciting.
Man, dude. And and then not only that, you're taking pressure off of Jaden. Like
Hmm.
too many times last year, we were in shotgun and relying on Jaden's legs, and we wouldn't move Terry around because he was always at the one. I'm like, dude, in order to get the best capability out of Terry, you need to move him around. We saw it with Jay Gruden. When he moved around, that's when he did his best work.
You don't have to tell me. I put out a pod a while back going over the top receivers in the league and how many of them play in a slot. Okay, I want to start with. I hate Dallas. I just wanted to throw that out there. CD Lamb is a slot player. Do I
Exactly.
need to go farther than that because there's a million of them on the Lions? On your number one doesn't have to be at X. It doesn't have to be at Y. Your number one should move and be in all spots.
And I look at Stefan Diggs in his early career. What did he mostly do?
Yep.
He was in the slot dominating. Look at
Well, that.
Jamar Chase. He
Yep.
might be he lines up outside, but guess where he does damage? In the slot. Amon-Ra
Absolutely.
St. Brown is the Lions' number one. Look where he does most of his damage. In the slot.
Yep. Yeah, and then you look at people like Luke and Antonio Williams. Now, the rotation at slot is going to be crazy this year
Yes.
because we're going to be moving Terry into the slot, but canceling all that out. Our true slot players, we have three of them.
Diggs,
They're
Terry,
all,
Williams.
well, Terry, no.
Well,
Terry
okay,
can be,
Terry's in okay, but he'll be moving around, but he's
oh,
not
he'll
gonna
be in the slot.
true. Yeah, he'll be in. He'll line up, but he's not.
But our three is Antonio Williams, we got Diggs, and we have a big slot. That's Luke McCaffrey. So the rotation at slot
That is a
is going
good
to be
rotation.
crazy. You add Terry into that. You got Traylon Burks. You got.
Man,
I can't really.
we're keeping seven receivers. I hope people know that
We are.
Van Jefferson is gone. He's the odd man out. He hasn't done anything wrong.
No,
He's just the odd man out.
I can't imagine him. You talk about having rich people problems. Dude, we're the rich people now. Like
Exactly.
whoever we release on wide receiver is going to go play for another team. If we release
Exactly.
Van Jefferson, he's going to play for another team.
Exactly.
When we release Ford, he's looked good. He's going to be somebody's backup. He will play in this league this
Mm-hmm.
year. Tight ends. We if we release Cager or these are hitting somebody else's squad.
Exactly.
We haven't had that in a long time, man.
Man.
Look at our linebacker room. Oh my
Oh
God!
my. Hey, dude. Yeah, bro. This is the
It
fastest
almost brings tears to
linebacker
my
core
eyes.
in
It almost
NFL
brings
history.
tears. Yes, it brings tears to my eyes.
I'm like, we went from John Bostic. What was the other two linebackers? Jamin Davis,
Yep,
Reuben Foster,
yep.
Renzo Alexander, all those guys to Sonny Styles, Leo Chanel, Jordan McGee, and all these guys that can run.
And for
Man,
those that don't pay attention and don't know what these guys are, just a real quick recap of what he brought up. Sonny Styles, a perfect 10 athletic score. Leo Chanel, a 9.9 athletic score. McGee, a 9.86. Nick Cross, a 9.68. We have freaks in the building, and I mean
like,
freak
bro,
size, freak speed, and dude, we're having to hold our safeties back because Harris and Nick are about to take our players' heads off.
hey, dude,
You
Nick.
gotta love it.
I heard Nick Cross wanted to take somebody's head off in practice.
Will
Like,
Harris too. Will Harris too. They're having to hold them back. These guys are wanting to hurt people. I
like,
love it.
dude,
Mm.
man.
It's gonna get dangerous for a lot of quarterbacks.
Hey, I said, look, we start off 3-0. I'm unhinged. I'm sorry. You will see a whole different side of me.
We're starting off 3-0. I done
Oh,
put it everywhere. It's
and
like
and oh, we owe
soon as we
Seattle for
sign
last year.
Diggs. Soon as
You
we
know we
sign
owe
Diggs.
Seattle.
Oh, see, okay. I'm going to expand my channel some, and I'm going to start covering the whole NFC East come next
Yep.
year. But let's not let it get twisted. I bleed burgundy and gold. I don't
Oh
care
yeah.
who I
Oh yeah.
cover. So just to let everybody know, I'll be covering NFC East and the
Same. Same here.
Super Bowl champion, which next year will be only the NFC East because we're going to be the champions.
Hey, look. Hey, look, I'm not saying we might just. Hey, look.
I said it yesterday. I'm like, look, I ain't saying we're going to the Super Bowl and going to win it. I'm not going to say that because you got the Rams out there and you got a couple other teams. But I'm saying we're back in a situation where we go raise a Lombardi. You're not surprised at many of our fan base anymore.
Nope.
Like that's a different feeling, man.
Yep. And I do.
Yeah.
And if we make it, um, I literally told my manager, if we make the Super Bowl, we're gonna have a problem because I'm pretty sure you don't want me at work. Um,
If we go to the Super Bowl, dude, I'm streaming more than 24 hours. I'm on here like I just took up residence,
like,
and it's gonna be lit.
man,
Now I ain't gonna be a Philly fan. I'm not burning down my own house to spite my own
you're not
face.
burning the whole city down. Like,
But I could see it. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but
but
dude, the
hey,
potential is more than there. Um, I wanted David Blau. I didn't want Cliff Kingsbury. Never
hey,
liked Cliff.
hey, dude, David Blau is getting crazy in practice, and so is Durante Jones.
Hey,
Like,
man.
dude, Philadelphia is not gonna be ready for what hit him in Week 1.
No,
Cause
oh,
all the
let-
looks you're getting on defense, you
mm.
don't even know where the pressure's gonna come from.
So I dig into all these teams because I'm going to start covering 'em. So listen, I know Seattle's a little bit of a problem. I know Philly's a little bit of a problem. I know Dallas is a little bit of a problem. But while we're here, real quick, let's break down the issues they're having. Dallas has a brand new defensive coordinator, never done it before, and don't have near the squad we have.
Nope.
So there's going to be a bigger learning curve there.
Hmm.
Now, the offense was top seven last year,
Exactly.
should have absolutely been top one.
What they were first in yards a game, I believe.
But the problem is they should have been first, period.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we saw some issues. We saw Dak go what 3 or 4 games with no
Without
touchdowns
nothing.
whatsoever.
And guess what defenses he played during that 4 game?
I know, I
He
know.
he played Minnesota. Did he
Yeah,
lose to Minnesota?
yeah, yeah. He lost to. Listen, he took. I'm not saying Dak's trash. I wouldn't say that.
He's not trash. He's just
He's a
not.
good,
He's
competent
a yeah.
quarterback.
Yep.
But he takes advantage, like this whole, oh, he had 40. Yes. But can we break down reality? Can we talk common sense? He played two of the worst defenses in the league in the Giants and in Washington. We were 32nd. The Giants were 28th. He also played the Cardinals and he played many others that were absolute trash defenses. If his numbers wouldn't have been that high,
He
that would have been the real alert, not that he did so great. He should have.
I said if you, oh, bro, if week number 2, Dak is going to struggle. He is going to struggle because we're
Oh,
going
we're
to run the
putting him in a
motion on that
blender.
Minnesota defense.
Oh, we're putting him in a blender.
Like and I said Jalen Hurts can't read zone. So what do you think is gonna happen?
I
Like
preach to him, man, because I've been telling him. I'm like, and then when you get to Seattle, yes, I'm not saying Seattle's not real. I would never say that. They just won the Super Bowl, but they should have won that Super Bowl bigger.
it,
And more importantly, the MVP, the one that really stuck his foot down the Patriots or straight up the Patriots' ass, he's gone.
Kenneth Walker.
He's gone. He's not there anymore. Now, I do like what they did to try to fill the hole, but it's not going to
It's
be the
not the
same.
same. It's not gonna be the
No,
same.
no. And their quarterback,
He
he's a
he
Dak Prescott,
he's
except
good.
he's got a ring.
E- exactly. Like and I said we can see Sam Donald has talent.
Yeah,
We knew he had talent.
but he doesn't have that clutch gene that Jaden
Exactly.
has.
Exactly.
When the pressure gets on, Jaden just smiles and just takes it in.
And
Like
I
it's
said
when he thrives the most.
and I said don't let Jaden get the ball in the fourth quarter because he's
It's
gonna
over
rip
for
your
you.
heart out.
Yeah, it's over for you. Like now we've given him these weapons that he's got now. Like
Man,
there's no injury. He's gonna take the check down. He's how are you gonna seal all this
you
with
can't.
Diggs, McLaurin, Williams,
Big O'Connell.
Chig?
Like
Like,
you can't.
and let's not forget. And I've made this point to a lot of people, but Ben Sinnott is shining.
Ben,
He's a
he's gonna
tank.
be our tight end slash fullback. That is his role.
He's a tank. So when he's catching and his game is even to where he's pulling in 400 to 500 yards,
Hmm.
you have to move your defense over some because you're not stopping Ben Sinnott after the catch with one guy.
Nope,
He is an absolute tank. And when you do that, all of a sudden Chig's 1-on-1. That's not good.
that's not good.
The
And
decisions that the defenses will have to make,
it, bro, and then not only that, you're motioning guys around.
more motion than I've ever seen.
Like
It, I've seen Rio Robinson and my favorite by far, and I love Rio and I love Louis T. But Street Scores,
yeah, Rico
Re,
breaks it down.
that
Rico he
I
dives
love
into it.
him. He is awesome. I don't miss anything he does, and I watch it till it's off. He is a great podcaster. I love his show. But they pointed out that, like, um, oh, I lost the train of thought, man.
We going on offense, motion, the motion.
Yeah, they point. It's one of the things that everybody's been pointing out, and I did a while back too. When you have this amount of motion, and it's really off the charts. I don't think I've ever seen any offense with the. I've seen two tight ends motion in at one time, two running backs motion. You're going to have to be so perfect on point, or we are going to rack up flags like it's going out of style.
And because I literally all the motion you're doing, is gonna cause the defense to false start almost all the time.
Yeah,
And
and
and then not only that, you're adding play action into this offense. So I say because now you got the threat of Jaden's legs, you got the threat of Bill running it. You don't know who's gonna keep the ball. Like who you what are you gonna do?
I, I can tell you what the defensive coordinators are going to do: lose a shitload of
Lose
sleep.
their minds?
They're going to lose a shitload of sleep. They're going to be tired as hell on game day because they're going to be trying to figure it out, and there's no solution.
Like and this and I said, Jaden is a passer. He just happens to have legs,
Amen.
and I he he is I'm going to compare it to basketball. He is like Magic Johnson with the ball in his hand. He distributes the football. It's like, okay, you get a touch here. Okay, you get a touch there. Oh, all right. Okay, you get a touch here. He's gonna distribute that. All they need to do is play the point guard position. That's it.
But let's go ahead and add some Michael Jordan in there too,
Exact.
because
And
when it's
Kobe,
time to shine,
he is
no one does
all
it
around.
better. Like he will lay it
And
on the dime.
and when the lights are brightest, he is Kobe. He has that
Absolutely.
mentality.
The grin comes out, and he's like, "Watch me do what I
And
do."
you remember Louis T said, Kobe, or was it Michael, Kobe, Jaden, or no, Kobe, Jordan, Jaden.
He's cold, dude. There's like all this talk I've heard about. I can't wait for Jaden
Hey,
to
hey,
shut these people up.
Jaden is about to prove everybody wrong. Dude.
This is gonna
Oh
be some
well,
next level shit, dude.
he sucks. He's injury prone.
Ooh,
He
that
he's
pisses
not,
me
in, and they keep leaving him out of the top 10 quarterbacks. They they put who was Louis T showed the list. I'm like they
12.
putting
12.
these they
Dak
putting
Prescott
12
at 6.
like
I'm not saying, but I'm saying somebody had to be smoking crack when they made that list.
like literally,
Like you put Dak Prescott at 6,
and he
and you
hasn't even touched an NFC Championship game.
like Dak has had top 3 defense, top 3 offense several times in his career,
And
and he still chokes in the first game of the
and I said,
playoffs.
guess who was the defensive coordinator with that top three defense?
I think that might have been Dan Quinn,
Exactly.
but a caveat to that is that defense was who it was because of Al Harris,
Yeah, Al
and you
Harris is
see,
dude. The
and you've
Bear,
seen it.
the Bears led the league in turnovers
The
without
same
Harris.
thing Dallas did with him, and we did not, and we haven't been able to produce. Dan is a leader of men. That's what
Exactly.
he is. He figured it out that it was Al Harris. He brought in Durante Jones and gave him the keys. He's like, let me
And
lead 52.
I said Durante Jones is he's literally teaching turnovers in practice. And
Yes.
literally, there's a clip of Durante Jones breaking down how to cause a fumble.
How to peanut punch.
Like he said, the tip of the ball, there's this amount of percentage to cause a fumble. He right here, this is this amount of percentage to cause a fumble. I'm like, how do you do that?
Amen.
Like,
And then don't stop until you've heard the whistle more than once. Like, keep going because
And this is how you know it's being. This is how you know it's real. They want to punch the ball out after the play is over in practice.
we have our own guys going at each other over this shit. I love it. I love
Exactly.
it. They're gonna be so angry when we get to the next team, first teams. I pity Miami.
Hey, bro, and don't let us start catching picks because we're actually going to get pick sixes this year.
Oh, it's gonna be a really, really good
And then
turnover here.
oh, you got Odafe Owe who ran a 4.3. The dude runs a 4.3.
Nick Cross is a 4-3 guy, and I was saying about this defense and how exciting it's going to be because you look at our field in practice, and like it'll be one gigantic hole, and as a
And
quarterback, you're thinking it's wide open, but all of a
Hey,
sudden, Sonny and Nick Cross close
bro,
in a half a second.
like
It's nuts.
literally, we saw Bill hit the hole. Sonny Styles came from nowhere and
Smack
closed it.
the shit out of him.
Dude, if that was a real game, that running back would have been out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're absolutely right. It's going to be exciting, is to say the least. We're going 3-0. Like I said, everyone has overlooked us because we were short on center. We were short on the receiving core. No one's counting Bill as a real running back because he was picked in the seventh pick. They will regret that this year. I
Oh yeah, yeah.
guarantee it. He will establish himself as, I'm guessing, a 12 to 1300-yard running back
And
as of this year.
I said, "Dude, look, if you look what Cliff did to Bill, why are you running Bill up the middle? Most of his runs came from outside. That Dallas run was where outside.
And
You
they
moved
want to run him
around
straight up the
scheme,
middle.
and what does our scheme cater to now? Outside runs.
Yeah. He's a one cut, see the hole,
Hey,
and head for the
if he has
house.
space, say goodbye.
Oh, it's over. It's over. And our players are all in. So even if you think you got the speed to catch him, safety,
You don't.
4-3, you don't because you're about to get leveled by one of our other guys.
Exactly.
So we are back to a team. Last year we had individuals. We had Debo Samuel. Thank you for your service. I
We
hope
need
you
you,
have a
bro.
great year.
Yep.
I hope Sanfran has a shitty year,
Hmm.
but I hope Debo has a great year.
Hey,
And
he was one of us at one point.
yeah, he's a commander for life now. Like that is what it is. I don't care where he came from. So I hope he goes and has a good year.
Yep.
Uh, but we didn't need him back. We have them players. You can see it coming out of the back with Williams. You could see it coming out of the back with Rashard or Bill, or even or even Terry.
Yep. Hmm.
You heard Stephon Diggs yesterday say how he wants to do a little stuff out of the backfield.
Dude, he was emotional in his press conference. I'm
Dude,
like, and then I'm like, bro, did you see the energy as soon as he came into the building,
yes. And if we were hanging out like boys, I'd have been
bro?
like, dude, you a smoozing ass man. He took over. He like won over everybody at that press conference right away
He
with
called him.
his
Hey, we need these
swiping
mics,
at the
man.
bugs.
Get these mics, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He called out the audio.
Making jokes with them and just like, dude, he endeared himself to the whole DMV and won over the whole media all at one time. He is so full of shit. I love it.
Man,
Do
this is different, bro.
you realize how many hometown people we have? Like Duran
Crazy.
Kinlaw, Diggs,
Yep. Hmm.
um, Izzo, Durante Jones. There's a couple others too. We have
We have
well,
a whole bomb squad. All
our
right.
our owner. Like
Hmm.
he took us back home, and he straight up has made it a point between the coaching staff, Adam and uh, Harris. They made it a point to connect this team back to the community.
Yep.
And after that absolute moron we had for all them years,
We don't say his name around here.
but Will Josh Harris is a
Done an
rock
amazing
star,
job. He's
and
done a good job.
he can't quit winning. He just got LeBron for the 76ers. He got Diggs for Washington, and which automatically makes us a threat for the Super Bowl. Like he's winning on all facets of his business.
Yep. Yep.
Like, which is great for us. And I explained in a podcast a while back. Yes, you don't connect the success of his basketball team directly, but all this comes from what do you have? Well, now you have a 76ers team with LeBron. Now you have a football team with McLaurin and Diggs. I'm guessing your credit line just went way up.
Exactly. Exactly.
So now what do we get? Because I'm thinking, what do you think? Are we going to be practicing at our new stadium when it's built, or do you think we'll stay in Ashburn and they'll build us a
I
new stadium
I
practice facility?
think I uh me I'm thinking we stay in Ashburn because it's close to DC. So
You think they'll just upgrade
yeah,
this?
just commute down there by bus. So
That's kind of what I was thinking, and they would upgrade the facilities after this build.
yeah,
Um, okay, okay. So, what's your favorite signing of the year out of everybody?
my favorite signing, the one we just did, and
Dick.
I'm gonna add on top of that, and Odafe Owe.
Yeah, I agree with that one big time.
Like honestly, I could name every guy we signed. Those are my top two.
I was really rough on Adam because look, dude. Reality is now he has just knocked this shit out of the park.
And
But
dude has been cooking all
until
off season.
this year, he's done well in other rooms. But the receiving core had been subpar every year, and he hasn't done no real work until this year.
Yep.
Um, Now, I had to put some respect on his name. I had to apologize because while I was tearing him down when I was looking at us going into the year with an incomplete receiving core again, and you brought my quarterback in 3 years ago. This is the first year you gave him the weapons he needed to
Made
work
him a
with.
receiver.
Yeah, dude, like don't do him that way. Like he's better than Drake May. He's better than Caleb Williams. Don't
And
get me.
I said this. Diggs was open almost every time in the Super Bowl. But guess what? Drake May cannot hit the layups. Guess who can hit the layups?
Yeah, then that's the same problem with Caleb Williams. Here's the problem. I think Drake May is going to get it real fast.
Yeah.
I think Caleb
Caleb.
is
Oh,
stuck on his own talent is
if
the problem.
if Caleb is still stuck in his own talent this year, the Bears are going to struggle.
Well, if you see the Bears from last year, they were us from 2024.
Yep.
Last minute wins, savior moments, that stuff don't return, and we saw how much it can't return. If
Hmm.
Caleb doesn't learn to take the check down, the simple stuff, because we know he's amazing, he's got amazing arm talent. That's the easy part for him, but he just doesn't get it. That's not being a quarterback. That's being
You're
a
trying to be
star. Being a quarterback is taking what the defense gives you and winning the damn game. Like he doesn't quite get the little stuff yet. And I mean, he may be a DC native. I just hope he don't ever get it because if he gets it, oh shit.
it's over.
It's gonna
Bro,
be Jaden and him fighting for a
and
long time.
I'm still stuck on people saying Jaden's a 1 year wonder, but yet he gets it. He, as a rookie, he already understood it. But and
Yeah.
then he said last year, I learned from last year as well. He
Well,
grew
he
from last year, and
he
I
learned
said,
from 2024 too, because Jaden's a tape. He's gonna study.
and
What?
this dude, he's gonna have the offense mastered by week one.
Well, he already got that, dude. He's got that.
He already and I'm gonna say with his VR, he already has it mastered.
Yeah,
And
it's just a matter of the timing with his receivers and his receivers catching up. But like a month ago, we heard
right,
Dan Quinn say that Jaden was 100% installed and the offense itself was about 80%.
like he, it's August 8th, and he knows the offense.
He's different, dude. You
Like
know, they judging him by last year, but a lot of them games he was just pulled out. And we got
exactly,
an explanation why. It was for him and Blau to work under center and get him ready for this year. So everyone's overlooking the simple things.
literally, the dude talked to Peyton Manning about under center offense.
You know who your favorite quarterback is? And everybody's favorite quarterback is the GOAT. I mean, how can you not love Tom Brady? He's got a
No,
great personality. He can
listen,
take a roast, and he's cold, man. But his favorite quarterback is our
is me.
quarterback. Yeah.
Exactly. That dude loves Jaden, man. Like
Because he sees the talent. He said it. Like he sees Jaden making the decisions on the field.
and I said, if mentally, I said he's already got all the tools, but mentally, if he can think like a Tom Brady when he's on the field, it, bro, what are we saying?
Next level.
Like,
Like,
and then you now have to worry about his legs. So I'm like, what do you think is gonna happen?
2024 wasn't just a fluke.
People,
2024 happened because of Zacchaeus was a separator, off the
and
line and quick separator.
I
He
said,
wasn't that good,
but he
but you could
underneath
take.
he was that underneath threat that we were missing last year. And people Omar, he's a Commanders fan.
We
He
have
said
three of
he said it was luck that we won those two playoff games. Luck? No, it was not. It's having a quarterback that is one of them ones.
them. So tell me this: if that was luck, okay, I I respect everybody's opinion, but this one is kind of weak. So we go into Tampa Bay on the road and we take out them in their own house. Now that was a tight game, but tell me where the luck came in where we went into the Lions house and beat the dog shit out of them. Where did
We
luck come from
we
in
put
that
up
one?
45.
I'll wait to.
45 points is not luck.
That's kind of an ignorant outlook. What it truly was we had an old man Zach that was a good at
The
finding a
wide
hole and
receiver.
sitting in it. And then we had a two separators, when you have a quarterback that is mentally on the level that Jaden is,
It's over. It's done.
that's all he needs is some separators because he will find them quick and he will make it work. We didn't have any separators last year,
Nope.
not a one. We had three this year.
Got about 2 minutes till I go to work. So
All right, man. Well, we'll get together and
good
do this
talking to
for
you,
him
man.
again. Absolutely.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
get back together and do it again. I appreciate you joining, guys. Small talk. You got to follow him. He's great.
Yes, sir.
Uh, we will see you again. You have a great day at work, man.
All right, sir.
See you next time. All right. So you've heard what our opinions are and what we think. What's your opinion? Please put it down in the comments and Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go see Small Talk over there. Y'all see he knows what he's talking about. So I'll see y'all next time right here on the Gridiron Report with David Wright. Thank y'all.
Are you done, Daddy?
I am now.
Are you done with all the videos?